Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back here with another video. I'm going to be talking about what I love to be talking about, and that is definitely horror movies. And again, this time is a movie that when I was a kid growing up, I was like, oh my God, this definitely should happen. I can't wait till it happens. Freddy versus Jason. I always thought about Michael Myers versus Jason, Chucky versus Jason, Freddy versus Chucky, and Leatherface, and all these people. That would have been a great, I mean, awesome concept and awesome movies. And to be honest with you, I as a kid I was like, man, this shit should definitely happen. It would be so cool if they blend these two characters in the same movie and they go at it. And it was all wishful thinking until one day in 2003 they finally decide to release this. And this is of course Freddy versus Jason from 2003. Now, I was stoked when I saw this, and I did see it obviously in the movie theaters when it came out. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna see this shit. Fuck yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that this is gonna kick ass. And it did. It did. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was super exciting to see these two horror icons going against each other. My favorite is Michael Myers, my all-time favorite, but I really love Jason, and I really do love Freddy Krueger. Who doesn't, right? If you're into the horror community, you gotta. I mean, it's a must. You gotta love these guys. Anyways, so it was a dream come true, a reality, something that I never thought was gonna happen, and finally happened in 2003. A little bit late because these guys, their heydays were definitely during the 80s, and then in the early 90s that would have been a pretty cool movie to watch, to have these two guys going at it. But we got it better late than never. So that was awesome. So it came out in 2013. I mean, 2003. So a very long time ago. It runs at 1 hour and 37 minutes. Of course, it is rated R, as you can imagine. And it was by New Line Cinema. This is the Scream Factory edition. And of course, Robert Englund plays Freddy Krueger, and a guy named Ken Kersinger plays Jason. And which, by the way, he's the tallest Jason of all the movies. This guy's a stuntman. He's 6'5", so this guy's huge. He's way up there, and he seemed like a monster in this movie, a big giant. A lot of people were really upset that it wasn't Kane Hodder, and I really do believe that Kane Hodder should have gotten this part. I believe that Kane Hodder is the definition of Jason. Even though my favorite one was the one from Jason Lives, I thought he was great. I forgot his name. I got his signature up there, but his name doesn't cross my mind right now. But that was probably one of my favorite Jasons. But Kane Hodder, I think Kane Hodder was a great Jason. He just did some crappy Jason movies, and that's what sucked about it. But I'm not against this guy. This what's his name? Ken Kersinger. I thought he was great as a Jason. He portrayed him really good, and of course, Robert Englund is freaking Freddy Krueger, no doubt about it. The sad thing about it is that this is the final time we'll ever see Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, because he never came back. They never made another Freddy movie. They did that stupid remake, and it sucks. That new Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, it's not new anymore, but the remake was terrible, and it is what it is. This was directed by a guy named what was his name? Ronnie Yu, which also directed in 1998 The Bride of Chucky, which pretty interesting. Other than that, he just directed a bunch of Japanese or a bunch of Japanese action horror movies. I got some ratings here from Rotten Tomatoes of 42%, 5.8 out of 10 from IMDb. a 2.7 out of 5 from Letterboxd. And the plot is simple. Two horror icons face off in this supernatural movie as Freddy Krueger lost much of his power since the citizens of his town have become less afraid of him. Enlisting the help of fellow violent murderer Jason, Freddy orchestrates a new killing spree. However, Jason starts killing and he won't stop chopping off Freddy's intended victims until the two clash against each other. So it's pretty interesting, very basic story, but it works. I thought it worked. I thought it was great. And Freddy got sick and tired of Jason killing all the people that Freddy was intended to kill. And, they went at it. They just went at it. My opinion is Jason whooped his ass. But then, Freddy came back and made a comeback. And it was a back and forth. Bottom line, nobody really did win at the end. This was produced by Sean Cunningham, which was also the co-director of the original Friday the 13th in 1980. Other than that, there is 100 trivia on the IMDb page for this movie. You could go to imdb.com and look at all those trivias. I wrote some of the coolest ones that I think there were. There was a sequel planned for this movie around 2006, 2007. It was a comic book, a 6-issue comic book that they were going to create and make a sequel, a part 2 of this, with the mix of Ash from The Evil Dead mixed into this. So that would have been a pretty awesome, hey, give it to me. Bring it on, baby. But it sadly never happened, and I don't think it never will, because it's already 2025, and a lot of years have passed by, and it's not going to happen. Another very interesting fact. I mean, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but it's on the trivia page. James Wan was originally supposed to be the director of this movie. However, he had previous commitment to do Saw, which came out a year later in 2004. Which, I don't know, Saw was pretty fucking good too, man. I think Saw was fucking awesome. And I can't imagine James Wan directing this. So it would have been really good too, but I thought overall it was a pretty good movie. They didn't have to, whatever. Then Betsy Palmer was offered the role to reprise her role as Pamela Voorhees, but she declined it. She did not want to do it because she felt that the role was too small for her to do. So Betsy Palmer didn't do it. What else? It was filmed in Canada with a budget of $30 million. $30 million, and it grossed a total of $116 million worldwide. So a massive success money-wise. It made a lot of fucking money. Too bad it never got a sequel or none of that shit. Other than that, I mean, if you want to read more, go to the IMDb page. There's a lot of shit there that you could read. Endless stuff. About this release, this is from the box set, the Friday the 13th box set that I had, that Shop Factory, Screen Factory put out. It has a commentary by the director Ronnie Wu, actors Robert Englund and Ken Kirzinger, the guy from Jason. Deleted and alternate scenes, including the original opening and ending of the movie. A featurette gallery covering the film's development, art direction, makeup effects, stunt work, and more. Visual effects exploration with the creative team. A promotional video. El Nino, How Can I Live music video, and theatrical trailer and TV spots. What can I say? It's a very solid release. There's that DVD and there's some interior artwork there. You can see that Jason versus Freddy right there. That was a poster that was all over AMC, my movie theater around Miami. And yeah, it was awesome, man. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people bash on it. They didn't like it. They said it sucked. Blah, 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 blah. I thought it was really good. I was very excited. They both kicked each other's ass. That's what we wanted to see, a great fight between each other. And it was awesome. I wish it would have made Michael Myers versus Leatherface, Chucky versus, I don't know, fucking Annabelle, whatever. They should definitely do all these crossovers. I think it would be really cool. But this was really a one and done deal, and it could have had a couple sequels, to be honest, that we didn't get. And it would have made a lot of money. I don't know why they didn't pull the trigger on this. Anyways, I give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really cool, really fun, and very entertaining. Freddy vs. Jason, check it out. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it if you're a fan of both of them. Between these two guys, I am more of a Jason guy. I really love Jason Voorhees, his storyline, everything about him is cool. Freddy's cool, he's funny and all that stuff, and his movies were great. Part 3, Dream Warriors was amazing. I mean, but come on, man. Jason has Friday the 13th, like, oh my God, Part 3, Part 4, Part 6. Awesome fucking movies. Even Jason Goes to Hell, I even like that one too. Anyways, until next time, 8 out of 10 for sure. Freddy vs. Jason, go check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's a must. Later. Bye.